Mr. Millay, and here is your video review for your AP history test tomorrow. You need to know some of the arguments that slave owners used for why they should be allowed to have slaves. For the matching section, you'll need to know the difference between the North and the South, like, which one had more industry, more people, more property, things like that. You'll need to know why it was called King Cotton. You'll need to know what the invention of the cotton gin did to slavery. You need to be able to know what these people are known for: Eli Whitney, Harriet Tubman, James Buchanan, Jefferson Davis, Mary Todd, Harriet Beecher Stowe, Nat Turner, Frederick Douglass, John Brown, John Bell. Remember, Nat Turner did his famous slave revolt. You need to know that Abraham Lincoln was born in Kentucky. You need to know what the Kansas-Nebraska Act said. You need to know who debated Lincoln when he was running for senator. You need to know all the parts of the Compromise of 1850. You need to know the following terms: Pottawatomie Creek, secede, Confederacy, abolitionist, Stonewall Jackson, cotton diplomacy, Richmond, Robert E. Lee. Richmond was the capital of the South. Robert E. Lee was their main general. You know what a platform is, what a candidate stands for. You know why it was called Bleeding Kansas. You know who Harriet Tubman is and why she was important. You know what the first. You know what the Lincoln-Douglas debates were about. You need to have two advantages and two disadvantages that you need to know the advantages that the North had over the South in the war. You need to know the difference between the Deep South, the Border South, and the Middle South. You know what the Underground Railroad was. You need to know that 90% of the cotton was grown in the Deep South. And you need to know that basically about slavery, what it was like. That will be your essay. What was American slavery like? How were the slaves treated? What was the risk if they tried to escape? If you study all of those things, you'll be doing great on your quiz tomorrow.